Hey, what's up guys? This is a bit of an experiment. We're on the GoPro Hero 9 and I figured I would try to do a live stream for you guys and do a Q&A. So I'm driving, so I won't be able to answer your questions just yet, but I will be able to see the chat in just a second, okay? So at first here you'll just hear me talking, and you probably hear a little bit of the exhaust here. I can put the windows down, but I don't know if you're gonna hear me as well. But there's nothing like this car. I love the perf, but the Aventador. It's kind of a crazy road that I'm going up here. It's Mount Washington. This car is so violent. I mean, people love and they want, you know, the dual. The independent shifting rods in the Aventador, how it's rough, but that's what gives this car character, and I love it. I would not change anything on this car. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything on this car at all. Nope. Just listen to the V12. Makes your heart pound, man, this thing. I am going to get up to a spot here where I can look and answer your questions. And sort of go from there. I know there are a ton of questions. You guys want updates. I want updates. I haven't posted a video in a little bit. It's just been busy and stuff, and YouTube's being a mess. So, oh wow, they put in the speed bumps. That kind of sucks. Somebody just graduated. So right over my shoulder, you can see the backdrop of the city. Got some folks on bikes here going through. I promise I'll go back and take a look at all your comments. I see parking spots. That's perfect. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, we're almost there, guys. All right, we are good. All right, so let me look back here. I'm actually gonna turn the engine off so you guys can hear me a little bit better, okay? All right, very good. Wow, we've got quite a few people in here. Oh, hey, C8 Supercar, go check him out. He's my buddy, Matt. Started a new channel. Go check him out. Sounds great. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys saw me in the Aventador yesterday, or the Lambo yesterday. Yeah, we had it out. I did a poll coming up the hill here a little bit, if you probably heard that. You're at the ice cream shop. Which one? Delalio's up here? Because I am nearby. Come on down. It is truly beautiful weather in Pittsburgh today, that's sure. Oh, you guys saw me in the Aventador yesterday. Oh, let's see. Okay, who's gonna prank me? I hope you can hear me. It sounds like you can hear me. So that's good. What do I do? Well, the question I would turn it around is, what do you do and what do you want to do? We can talk about that. Because people usually ask me because they're trying to figure out, you know, what's for success. This cool biker. So yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, is the signal really bad on Mount Washington? Guys, honestly, there's literally a phone tower right above me, which is probably the problem. Is if you sit under a tower, maybe it's really bad, and the lagging is really bad. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. I don't know. Even if you get 5G, that probably won't work as well because it's just in limited areas anyway. Oh, the quality is better now? Oh, good. All right. So I'm literally sitting under a phone tower, so you would think it would have gotten better. Hey, Robin. What's up? Oscar, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Keg Roblox. You're gonna have to fight a whole bunch of other people because I think there are a bunch of other people that want the car as well and certainly want to ride in the car. So, okay, is the quality better now?
Excuse me.
Yes, yes. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, good. All right, it's good to hear that it's good now. Hold on, I'm gonna do one thing here. Give me a second.
Oh, look at that! Oh my God! Oh shit! Come on.
All right, so I'm gonna keep going here and answer your questions. You can't see it, but
Here, that's how we're gonna do it.
So they're taking some photos with the car here. I'll show it to you in just a second. Let's see.
That's what you wanted to see was the car.
What's the closest Lambo dealer? The closest. You're welcome. Take care, guys.
Look how sexy.
The closest Lambo dealer is in Columbus. I don't take my cars to Columbus. For the most part, I would not recommend it, and we can talk about it if you have questions and you want to talk about that. I can talk to you offline about where I would recommend you go. Lamborghini Sterling down in Virginia, DC area is the place I would go. It's actually there. I guess they're in Maryland, Virginia border. Let's see here. What did I miss? We had literally group of students and stuff that came by and took a photograph. So that's why I jumped out of the car there for a minute. Let's see what else is going on here. Your advice for financial success? Financial success is one, get your house in order. I mean, people sometimes, get a good job, and the first thing they do is buy a car. That's probably not the right thing. The first thing you probably should do is probably think about appreciating assets. So real estate is a great place to go. Stocks is volatile. It's not as, you have to keep your eye on it, and it's not as much a guarantee that those things will appreciate. But try to get assets that appreciate and get you passive income, and use that. Hey, how are you, man? And use that to help propel you. Delayed gratification is something that pays off by definition in the end. So those people who want to get the latest stuff now and they spend a lot of money but they then put themselves behind is generally no good. And I've done a couple of videos on this. There's this whole success series. I would ask you guys to go check it out. I'm doing this live now, so afterwards I'll put a link in the thing up here so you can go take a look at that series and go check it out. Any updates on the SVJ? The SVJ has literally been transformed. It's going to it is even more rarer than it was going to be to begin with. So you just guys have to stay tuned. I'm anticipating first quarter of next year, and I'm hoping that we're in a better place with COVID, because I'd love to be able to show it and have you guys come check it out and tell me what you think. But we'll work our way through that, you know, as it comes. I think Lamborghini is going to split. I don't think Lamborghini wants to split. I think the decision is up to the Volkswagen Auto Group if they decide that they're going to sell Lamborghini. I think Lamborghini has been all the better because it's been a part of Audi. The quality is better, and it still has all the feelings, all the, you know, the things that make it Lamborghini is still there. So, Tristan, good to see you from Germany, man. I'm again just trying to catch up with the comments here. Can you rev the car? Not really right here. When I'm moving again, I'll do it. Keg Roblox, thanks, man. The car looks great. Need for Speed wanted, yeah. Let's see what else is here. Well, go take a look at the other stuff that I've posted. People often ask me what I do for a living. It's almost because they're like, okay, well, if I do what you do for a living, you know, I can do the same thing. And just like some people are better at math and some people are better at geometry and they're going to be great architects, other people aren't, but it doesn't mean that they can't have success. So you do you. Are you in private equity? No, I'm not, but I do a lot of investments and stuff like that. So you can always go take a look and check it out. Yeah, sure, go for it. I'm doing a live stream too on Dr. M3 if you want to go check it out. Let's see. All right, sounds good. Thanks, Snarkle, I appreciate it. The Sion, I actually think it's really cool. I think that's where Lamborghini is going next. I think they're going to be doing the super capacitors as the hybrid-based approach to this.
What year's your Lamb?
This is a 2014.
Which one is it?
This is the Aventador. Yeah, the anniversary Aventador.
Hey, let's go, dude.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
Can I ride?
What's that? You can ride? Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'll read you.
All right, I think I'm gonna lose.
No, I'll get it, bro. Yeah, bro.
All right, thank you. Have a good one, man. Have I drifted a corner? I'm not in the Aventador, but we've taken, I don't think we've drifted. I've not drifted. It's a little bit hard in these all-wheel drive cars to drift them. But I've certainly gone through, taken some pretty crazy corners and stuff, especially in the perf. And you can see those canyon videos, even with automotive driving. It's pretty crazy. Any updates on the i8? The i8 is staying in the family. Actually, I think I'm actually going to keep the i8, to be honest, at this point. I love the i8 so much. So from Latin America, Alexio, thanks, man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. When your friends, Stefan, did he see me in Carnegie? I literally was just down there visiting a buddy. Did he get a picture? If he did, post it on Instagram and tag me, or throw it on Facebook. Am I getting the STO, the Super Trofeo Omologato? I have to see it in person. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. You know, there's some discussion as to whether it's a street car or not. We'll see. Life of Paulos is the best. Why do you choose a Lamborghini? It's nice. I choose a Lamborghini because I love the way the cars are designed, its feel, the way it makes you feel. Actually, you know, it's been said that if you want to be somebody, you buy a Ferrari. If you are somebody, you buy a Lamborghini. It's kind of a joke. I'm nobody, but it's kind of a joke. Goon on Fire, gentlemen, hey, I haven't seen you in ages. I saw you've been posting some videos lately. That's good to see that you're back in the swing on YouTube and you're doing well. So, Goon on Fire, good to see you, man. I've done reaction videos. There are like 32 of them. So just go check him out. There's a whole playlist of reaction videos, so go check him out. What would happen if you put regular gas in an Aventador? Probably nothing good. It probably would be okay, but it probably would not run well, and I would highly recommend that you don't do it. Go take a look at the Success Series SRM2. Just go take a look at that. Why I am in Romania? I love Romania. I love the Transfigration Highway. Saw it in Top Gear, and hey, gotta do it. Love it. I was there for business, but also for pleasure. So, and unfortunately, I would have been there this year, but pandemic, and I'm hoping that I make it again there next year. And I'm gonna try to get a really cool car. And if you can arrange a cool car for me, I would love to take it on a couple of those roads in Romania. When is it appropriate to treat yourself? Hey, listen, you are the person to decide that. You work hard, you put the time in, treat yourself. It's a good thing, right? Do you get any hate? Yeah, well, you saw the video I posted in the Performante where some guy threw ground beef at the perf. So occasionally I get it, but it's the rare time that you kind of get that. Most people are pretty excited to see it, just like I am. I'm out there, I see it, I'm like, oh, whoa, wow. I mean, I get excited for these cars as well. Too Fast, Too Furious. Blue Glauco paint is an ad personam paint, and it's probably, that I think is 12 grand for it. So, Aventador, Pagani Zonda, that's a no-brainer, Chandler. Zonda any day. I'm a Lamborghini guy, but my dream car is actually a Pagani. I think they just make incredible works of art. So, let's see, what else? I would love to take my car to Germany on the Autobahn. I did that when I did European delivery on my F10 M5, and we were working on something with Lamborghini so that I would be able to do a European delivery. But unfortunately, that didn't work out because of pandemic, and I doubt it's going to be ready in time for next year. So, which is your best car besides the i8? My favorite car at the moment is the car that I am sitting in. I'm eternally in love with the Aventador, no question about it. Let's see, which of the what else is there? Hey Caleb, thanks for stopping in. Gene Anderson, thanks for stopping in as well. Which of my cars is the loudest? I actually think the Aventador is the loudest. And it's got the stock sports exhaust from Lamborghini for the 50th anniversary. They now have a sports exhaust that you could put on the Aventador S, but it's a limited edition car, so I'm deciding that I'm gonna kind of stay put, keep it real, keep it original. Can you buy a Lamborghini with Bitcoin? Absolutely. There are a couple of dealerships that have sold Lamborghini with Bitcoins. I think Newport Beach did it, and I think Motor Cars of Atlanta did it. Fasicek, I must have butchered your name, from Slovakia. Thanks for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. John Alex Gamer, thanks for stopping in as well. Liberty Walk Aventador, I would not Liberty Walk an anniversary Aventador. There are only 100 of them made. But I've seen some really awesome Liberty Walk kits on Aventadors, and then I've seen some horrible hack jobs, so I don't know. You're 22, who's who, and you're thinking about Aventador. How much do you think you're looking at insurance per month? At 22, you're going to be looking at a pretty high insurance premium. You know, insuring a car like this can be, depending on your age and stuff, if you're pretty young, if you're under 25, you're probably going to be paying, I would guess, something like 4 to 6 grand, if not more, a year. It can get pretty pricey. Alexander, do I like cheese? Yeah, well, who doesn't like cheese? Will you ever own a hypercar? Actually, I will, and if you look at a couple of my old videos, I did drive a Bugatti Veyron. I've driven the P1. I've not driven the LaFerrari, but I've driven the Pagani Huayra, and there are a bunch of other hypercars. Yes, I've not driven a Koenigsegg yet. I love the Koenigsegg Gamera, Robin. I have serious thoughts about whether that's going to be my first hypercar. I just think it's just stunning. And Christian, it's between Pagani and Koenigsegg. You know, if you like art of the automobile, then it's clearly Pagani. If you love engineering, then it's Christian von Koenigsegg. The Gallardo should be brought. No, I think you don't need to bring the Gallardo back, Peter. I think you've got a perfect car in the Huracan, and the Huracan Evo, the Performante. Cod No Tail. I was driving. I literally drove here, stopped. So if you came in probably a little bit later, so that's why you didn't see it. Daniel, the favorite car I've owned. I would say the Aventador. This is definitely my favorite car, but the E46 M3 is up there too as well. So that's what I would say. Any plans on wrapping any of my cars? Yeah, the i8 may get a redo. I don't think I'd do anything differently on the Performante. Hey, how are you? Let's see. Well, I could show you what's going on around. There's some reaction, but that's not what this is for. This is just meant to be sort of a quick live stream. Thanks, Who's Who. I appreciate it, man. You should come to Australia. I would love to. I mean, I used to travel a lot. Obviously, when the pandemic, we're kind of staying here. But I would love to come to Australia. That's one continent that I've not made it to yet. So I do know Randy from Savage Garage. We were on a rally together and know those guys. I know they've been doing a lot more recently. They just finished Gold Rush as well, and they did another, I think, Corsa rally or something like that. Could you leave a brand new car sitting? Absolutely. Lots of people do it all the time. I don't believe in garage queens. I drive my cars. So, you know, Devante, I wouldn't do it, but I know there are people that do. Ultimate dream car, I think it's probably, as I said, either a Koenigsegg or a Pagani, one of those two. What are your thoughts on BMW E93 M3? I love them. The V8, I still like the inline 6 better, but V8 is not a bad car. Can Lambos be driven 100,000 miles? Absolutely. There are a ton of Gallardos and even some Aventadors now that are in the 50s, but Gallardos have crossed 100,000 miles. There is a Mercy, and at least 3 Mercies with over 100,000 miles. You just got to care of them. If you take care of them, they're perfectly fine. ER Gaming, I won't really rev just now. I'm going to probably get ready to get going in just a moment. I'll do the startup and you can hear it then. Yeah, I mean, some people like Nick V, some people like wraps, and some people don't. I mean, you make the car, you personalize it, and you make it you, right? So that's kind of how I think about it. Let's see here. I occasionally check out F1. I don't watch it religiously by any means. No, it doesn't have a carbon spoiler at the back. It is, but it's a lightweight composite though. I love the Zondas, by the way, R-Bays. Looking good today. Have a great day. Thanks, man. Thanks, Albert. I appreciate it. I'm going to wrap up here in a second. Of which of your cars are you sure you'll never sell? I'm sitting in one. And the Performante, the more I drive it, the more I fall in love, the more it's likely. The SVJ is ad personam so much that I can't imagine that I will sell that car too. That's a limited edition car. People are going crazy out here. So would it be worth it if you had a regular job and save? If you had a regular job and you saved up your money, I wouldn't suggest that you go and buy a car. I would suggest you buy something that will give you passive income. So buy a property and stuff like that, and then that will give you passive income that you can go and buy a car like that. So that's what I would do. I wouldn't save up just to buy an exotic car or a depreciating asset. buy something that's going to appreciate, that's probably going to give you some, passive income, and then you can use that passive income to buy your dream car. That would be my suggestion. Maserati, hands down, the best stock exhaust on any manufacturer's car, period. Daniel, that's what I think about Maserati. Unfortunately, they're usually heavy and slow. Let's see. There's Huracan, almost 200,000 miles. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised. Richard Cooper from Entrepreneurs in Cars. Yes, I did a rally with Ace Space Rally last year. He's a good guy and got lots of knowledge too as well. Yosemite Dan, I intend to keep the Aventador forever. I love this car. Dude, why am I wearing gloves? This car, not because I'm a race car driver, I get this all the time. This car, as a limited edition car, has Alcantara steering wheel. If you don't, the oils from your hands will make this matte, and it would be horrible. You wouldn't be able to even clean it. So that's the reason why. Not to be a race car driver, but to protect this car as a limited edition car. That's the reason why Twilight Zone 2020. And it also has the stitching to match the color that was given to me by two of my buddies, Dan and Vlad, as a gift. It's pretty awesome. All right, let's see. Do you love AMG? I do. That's the only version of Mercedes that I like. The other ones are a little tough. Dirk, my job isn't as relevant as, I assume you're asking it because you want to know how I was able to afford this kind of stuff. I think what's more important is just doing what you love, right? Find out what's your passion, and if you can make your passion a career, you'll never work a day in your life, and you should just go there. Make it happen. ND Pike, yep, in America. Can I start it up? Sure. You're gonna hear it. I am going to, well, you can't really see the dashboard, unfortunately, because I'm not shooting it from my camera, but there it is. All right, thanks, Audi fans. I appreciate it, man. Thoughts on the Italia? I love the Italia. I had one. I probably should get one. I want another one. I am going to start driving in a second here, so give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'll have the live stream run for another 2 minutes or so. All right, so I'm going to take this down. Since you're with me, it's going to be hard for me to read your comments, but I'm going to give you first a little rev. Okay, and then I'm going to take you down the hill, and we'll probably call it a day. Okay, a little rev for you. And there you have it. Now that we've sort of disturbed the neighborhood a little bit, we're going to head over. I wish I could show you the views here, but it's kind of hard given the location. But we've got speed bumps here. I can go slow enough. Have I checked out? Oh, that new Maserati, absolutely. I love that thing. I think that's going to be awesome, and it's a radical departure. It is a huge departure from the typical, it's a huge departure from the typical Maserati. So, that may be worth a look. So, who knows? I'm going pretty slow here, so that's why I can stop and take a look at your comments. ER Gaming. Yep, man, thanks for checking in. There's your shout out. 458 Italia, I mentioned it before. I love the thing. I actually wish I could get a new one again. And I probably will look at getting a new one. Hey guys, etymology. This is the stock exhaust. I'm gonna keep going while we go down the hill, because I can accelerate a little bit if we don't have too many cars in front of me. Oh, the downshifts in this thing is insane. It really is. All right, we got a little bit of space in front of us here, so I'll give you a little acceleration. Oh my God. Well, caught up to the car in front of me. Stuff's flying in here. This thing is, now you see why. I'm telling you guys, this is a beast. A beast in every sense of the word. All right, well, it was good chatting with you guys. If you're seeing my channel, in fact, many of you are probably not subscribed, or if you're subscribed, you didn't turn the notification button on. And clearly YouTube is not sending out the videos to all of you guys. So go ahead, do me a favor, turn notification on, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm actually gonna, I guess I'll let it run for just a little bit here. Maybe you'll get a view of the city on the side there as I go by. Wow, what do you mean stop spamming? Oh, yeah, I saw what you say. Advice. I will check out these comments after this is posted. I really appreciate it, guy. Imagine a custom exhaust. I haven't really been able to find one that I really love so much. But I'm still looking. Rob Logan, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's actually a great suggestion, Clockwork. The hidden cost. I think that would be an awesome video. That is actually a really good suggestion. Oh. Wow. All right, you're gonna see the city a little bit over my shoulder here as I go through, but holy, this thing just moves and it sounds so awesome. All right, guys, that's probably gonna do it. I really appreciate you guys stopping in, watching, sharing the videos. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and if you're on TikTok, go check that out too. Thanks guys for watching, appreciate it. And as I always say, be good to one another, keep motoring. Peace.